guys, it's Shadow here and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Here we are at Mars. ISSB Beacon. The fuck is that? ISSB, what is that faction? That's a faction, is it? Interstellar shipbuilding. Seems stationary to me. Huh. Didn't even see that last time. Okay, so we might have something else to explore. That's exciting. Right, anyway. I would say let us figure out where the heck we want to build our base. I have the feeling first have to find like an asteroid. There's a few around here. If we can find one with at least one useful resource on it, aka iron would be the most productive, I think, or the most versatile. But if we find something like uranium, magnesium, ice, all of these are valuable resources right now to me. And obviously the things shouldn't be in planetary gravity, so I'm not quite sure the one we're flying towards right now if that is going to be a useful candidate, because it's actually a lot closer to the... Yeah, we're already in planetary gravity, so this is a no-go. Okay. So let's go to this little asteroid cluster. Yeah, this beacon is not moving, huh? That's interesting. So we're definitely going to check that out. We'll have a little scout ship go over there and check it out. I mean, since it's hostile to me, it might have like turrets and stuff on it that should fire at me once I get close. So we have to kind of figure out what it is. But that could be interesting. I mean, if it's the shipbuilding company, then it might just be something like a shipyard or something, right? So that sounds exciting. Anyways, I think it's at least on this little asteroid thingy there, I see a resource. Might be ice. But it might also be just a weird reflection, but it looks like resources to me. Not too far away from our ship, and here we're not in planetary gravity. So maybe it would be kind of interesting to build a base here and have it like linked, you know, with several asteroids at once. That might be interesting. Yeah, I think I see ice at least on this one. That's most likely ice. That would already be a good start. No? Yeah, that's ice. Good old ice. Okay. Cool, cool. This one looks dry. Ah, okay. Also ice patches. Interesting. This one, no signals yet. Either there's something inside of it, or nothing at all. Difficult to say at this point. Okay. But I like this one. Oh yeah, there's more ice here. So, definitely a lot of ice. So survival is pretty much ensured on this one. Ooh, platinum! That is exciting. It's not a lot, but it is a little bit of platinum. Yeah, they're all over the place here on all of these. Ah, so ice, platinum. I mean, everything else that we find at this point is a bonus. But I think ice and platinum are already two very good arguments to move over here. Right? At least to me, that seems like a very good idea. This one, I cannot really say if there's anything on this. Doesn't look like it for now. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's go to GPS. Let's disable once. So we're gonna call this this is alien orbit station? Question mark? Then we're gonna go back to our ship and we'll navigate over here. Because I feel this is a great little asteroid to focus on. And from here we should easily be able to launch incursions into the planet. But first, again, I kind of want to check out that station. But we'll see. So yeah, first let's get our ship over here, and then we'll do some basic setup stuff like a little platform, some batteries, potentially already solar panels, a bunch, stuff like that, you know, some basic setup. And then all the other little things will follow, like assemblers, things like that. Maybe a stationary drill where I can just drill into the asteroid and get a bunch of resources, stuff like that. And then obviously we'll have to also kind of, you know, mark a few of the surrounding asteroids. We'll have to do a lot of like scouting again. But I'm kind of thinking if I should do like a scouting craft. Because scouting with just your spacesuit is a bit awkward. In a way, because you run out of air relatively quickly. And the ore detector that you have on your drill is kind of pathetic. So if I obviously can get like a little scouting ship or scouting drone that is better, would be very interesting. All right, here we are. Go depressurizing off. We are. You can probably hear it from that. Okie dokie. Oh god. This is still a behemoth to move. God. There's the cluster. So we'll try to, you know, steer our ship next to that cluster. So that we don't accidentally run into it. Kinda like this. Yeah, this is kind of an exciting situation. So we do have a little bit of potential space battle that we have to do first before we go in onto the planet. It's kind of exciting. That also means we can potentially... Well, first, again, I'm going to scout it, and then based on what we find, we could, like, build, like, a little fighter aircraft to try and take out the enemy. That would be interesting, you know? Designing something that's potentially able to withstand enemy fire. Because, yeah, so far we haven't really done a lot of military engineering. It's mostly, like, fun stuff and, you know, more or less productive industrial things, I suppose. So doing something a bit more combat orientated would be interesting. We haven't found magnesium or uranium on this asteroid cluster, which means that weapons are going to be difficult to fuel at the moment. So we might have to do a little bit of scouting first before we do something like this. But with platinum already, we can easily make like new ships with thrusters and stuff like that. So that is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm thinking about, you know, like a lightweight scouting ship that potentially has like one cargo container on it, so we can do some drilling if we find a very profitable asteroid. And just something that can accelerate and de-accelerate extremely quickly, so we can go from point A to point B very quickly. Don't run into a situation where we potentially might crash into something, you know, things like that. And it should potentially hold like air and hydrogen. Well, not necessarily hydrogen, but mostly air and energy for an extended period. So we can go also to a bit farther away places than just, you know, our asteroids here, so to speak. But yeah, we'll see. So now we're approaching our destination, slowly but surely. Also, this pirate station somewhere in this direction, 13 kilometers away. It's actually fairly close. I mean, if we ever on a scouting trip get close to that, we might want to approach it and try to make a marker on it so we can find it again easily, because it seems to be blinking in very irregular paces. So that might be an interesting thing to do as well. So as you can see, we have quite a lot of things in space again to do before we even go down to the planet. It's kind of exciting. And also I'm kind of looking forward to the engineering in space again, honestly, because it's quite a different way to engineer stuff in space. Also, it's quite easier to build because of zero gravity, honestly. That was the biggest annoying thing to build on a planet, is that, you know, you're constantly fighting gravity, essentially. So I'm trying to get a little bit closer. We're just applying downward force at this moment and braking. We're trying to get slower on the forward movement, but trying to go down as far as we can. Now, we're already fairly close. I mean, I'll have to check that I don't frickin' run into this thing, but yeah, we'll be trying to be smooth sailing here. But we're already considerably close. I mean, everything under 1 kilometer is going to be a good thing here. And I guess we'll start on that first asteroid. Or maybe we should start on the middle asteroids and then again do some crazy build stuff where we have bridges to other asteroids, and then on each of the asteroids there's like a certain thing, you know, like a department, you know, like, oh, shipbuilding is on that asteroid, and we have weapon systems on that asteroid. This is the living quarters asteroid. That would be kind of interesting, although some of these asteroids are fairly small and almost insignificant, but yeah. And here we are, look at that. Very close, 1 kilometer away from my marker. Let me just swing my tail a bit. Get a bit closer. I don't want to clang into the asteroid with my solar panels. Giving me decent energy. I don't want to cut this off. Down. I think we're fairly close here. I mean, look at that. 500 meters almost. Trying to brake now so we don't run into something, but I think we're pretty good here. Down, down, down. Trying just to get into 500 meters of this thing. Most excellent. Okay. I think we can leave it at that, pretty much. Cool! So that's exciting. Wait, yeah, that's the right way. Right, let's depressurize. Here we go. Okay. So. I mean, let's put a starting bit somewhere. What did we call it? Cargo? No. Materials? Storage? What did we call our... Ooh, did we not take anything with us? I mean, that's fine. We can start here with bare minimum. That's fine. Gonna be a bit awkward, but we can start like this. That's okay. Oh yeah, we probably put all our materials in our space station, but that's fine. So I'm probably gonna start on that Centra asteroid here, trying to, you know, just get a little bit of a start here. I actually do have some steel plates in my inventory, so I might as well just... Hold on, okay, so if the planet is down there, how about we make ourselves, like, oriented in that direction? At least for the start of this, you know? Kind of like that. Let's do a little 3x3. And yeah, this is where the base is gonna start. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is obviously gonna... Well, it's gonna take a while again before before it's gonna be useful again, this whole operation here. But it is what it is. So I guess if we're starting to mine, we probably should mine at the closest point, right? Can I even produce anything? I probably can't. Let's just see if we do 1,000 of these. Put them in here. Then we'll just start mining platinum. Oh, there's also platinum on this one. Ooh, that is very exciting. Very, very exciting indeed. I mean, seriously, if we find iron at any spot here close by, we are in frickin' business, aren't we? I mean, at this point, I probably could use the mining drone. I don't know if the mining drone is that much faster than I am. At this point, at least, but, you know, we could probably use it.
Inventory full.
Do I have so much stuff in my inventory? Let me check real. Normally it shouldn't fill up. Well, okay, we have like gas and everything in it, but technically not too much. Oh well.
Inventory full.
Just want to see how quickly it can stings. We have metal plates already somewhere? Somewhere we must have them. Oh, now it's producing. Right? Oh, they're not called metal plate, they're called steel plate. Oh yeah, look at that. 200. That's nice. That's should net us a decent start, I would say. Where did we put our base? There. Almost missed it. Okay. So what will we need for the start? We'll obviously need a survival constructor just for starting purposes. So then we need a battery. Well, yep, this is the good orientation on that one. And these two things already will give us a good amount of starting power here. And then obviously solar plates, solar panels and everything. So what do we need here? Medical components. Actually, I'm putting all into the build planner right now. But yeah, obviously this is gonna take a little bit. But yeah, I think what we should do fairly soon is to go to a few of the other asteroids just to check if they have potential iron resources. If they do, check if we can reach them with the drone, essentially. That might be very interesting. So yeah, let's see, what do we need? I mean, steel plates for the start is gonna be good. There we go. Put into the production queue. I mean, that's gonna... There we go. What container are these in? In the... Oh, in the assembler. Oh, that's fine. So yeah, here we are at our new environment. Green light is kind of cool. It's a little bit a different color scheme from what we had before with the red sand planet staring us in the face 24/7 and the sandstorms and everything. Kind of interesting, but yeah. All right, I'm also gonna just start a little tower structure here. This is where solar panels are probably gonna go. Starter, right? So we're gonna have some rotor hinge set up here. And we're gonna work with the solar alignment script again. But first and foremost, it's just the most important thing to just have solar panels. If they're aligned already, that would be nice. But to have them is the best thing for the start here. Few solar panels on here already. Case. But then eventually we'll have also a programmable block with the script running so we can align these babies. But for now, this is fine. Righty. So, the thing is, maybe I should invest a little bit into automaton technology. I'll have to look up if I can with the current
Inventory full.
available automaton blocks. If I can make something like a semi-automatic miner, that would be amazing. If I can do something like that, that would make this whole thing, of course, a lot faster. I'll have to check if that's a possibility.
Inventory full.
Because I know there's like flight paths you can do. That they follow certain flight paths, you can make them follow you. But I'm not sure if I can make them just go towards this asteroid and find the resources and dig. Then go back and, you know,
Inventory full.
empty their inventory and then go again. Also, I don't know if you know, if I could make it so that their energy is taken into consideration when I do stuff like that, because obviously that is a problem sometimes.
Inventory full.
If you have an autonomous thing that is flying back and forth, if it doesn't take care of its own energy source, if it's just flying around, not thinking, it might just get lost at some point because of energy shortage, essentially.
Inventory
The
full.
thing is, at least the stone on these asteroids are a lot more potent than the stones that you find on the planets, because in a few seconds even your inventory is full, like easily. So yeah, as you can see, it's already producing batteries. That's good. We are getting there. But obviously we might have to get a few other components. I think for the medical component we need silver, if I'm not mistaken. So we definitely will have to diverge from our base a little bit and try and find some silver nearby. That's definitely something we'll have to do eventually. Question is how quickly we have to do it. But I guess we'll see. I can also start adding these to the build planner. Now, if I just see what is... If I add them to the build planner again, will it add all the other stuff as well? Because that's not what I want. Okay? I'm actually gonna put these out of the planner. Ah, now it's making
Energy
excellent.
low.
Ah, energy low. That's annoying because at the moment I don't have an easy quick replenishment ready because I always have to go back into the ship. That's annoyance, but yeah. Probably not much we can do there. Okay. Go. Ran out of stuff. Let's actually go and get a little bit of stuff back here. I'm also probably gonna remove a few of the hydrogen bottles because out here I'm not using up that much hydrogen. One hydrogen bottle is probably all I need in this endeavor here. Because it shouldn't drain it that fast. That will give me a little bit more of inventory size. Go. Just gonna leave this on drain at the moment. It's fine. Alright, let's sit in here. The thing is that will not replenish hydrogen, huh? So maybe I'll actually have to have the bottles at the moment because we don't have a good survival constructor here yet that's gonna replenish our gases. That's a problem. Well, a problem. An inconvenience. We'll get there. Everything, yes. Excellent. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is our new home now. Well, home. Not yet a home. It is our new project. Getting that station up and running. I mean, I could have been smarter and checked that I had the resources with me, but honestly, it's fine. Because this gives me the opportunity to also think a little bit about how I'm gonna do all the other things that I'm about to embark on. Because I have not the biggest idea yet. So this will give me a little bit of time to think all about that. So I'm actually appreciating that I have a little bit of time right now. Ooh, that's awkward. This is actually blocking exactly my base. This is kind of funny. So that's this asteroid is essentially inducing a, would that be a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse? I think a lunar eclipse that would be, right? When the moon is in front. Well, it's an asteroidal eclipse, if that is even a word. But yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, that's, I mean, you know, that's just perks of our new base. I mean, eventually we'll have, again, so many solar panels that it's not gonna matter, but maybe for the start that wasn't the brightest move. But hey, there you go. Assembler. Right, well, I think we can at least get solar power up very quickly, even if it's gonna be... Was there a hole in that asteroid? Is there? There's a hole in the asteroid. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. It almost looks like a triangle. Illuminati confirmed. Yes. That asteroid has obviously been placed there by the Illuminati. Alright, battery is up. That's awesome. Already putting our first solar panels in. So that's gonna soon be up. And if we have a panel plus some batteries there already, it will just start charging that battery because there's nothing it can spend energy on yet. So that's a good thing. So we'll start with that, I suppose. Yeah, look at that. It has made everything except the components because I'm pretty sure it needs nickel and silver. So we're actually short of 2 things right now. So that are going to be, these 2 things are going to be added to the top of our priority list. Getting nickel and getting silver, right? That's like top priority right now. Go first solar panel, second solar panel. Booyah. Rest. The build planner. Every time we go back, we'll just get a few stones. Why not?
Inventory full.
Go. And more components added to assembler. You know what? Let's put this back real quick so that we can get a few more pieces of stone up here for now. I think I've started like 5 of these drill holes so far because I can never see where I started. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Let's get another load. There's gonna be tons of floating stone all over the place. Health hazard. No, I think it cleans these up eventually. These floating stones. At least after a certain amount of them exist, it just cleans them up. Starts to clean them up from oldest to newest, I think. Alright. Yeah, we can potentially get another solar panel update already. This one, the sun is moving downwards, right? So it will disappear behind this planet and then come up here again, right? I think. At least if I've seen this correct. So yeah, cool. Solar panel up. And another handful of stones to drill.
Inventory full.
Oh god. Where's my ship? I've lost my ship. There you are. Sometimes I really get like confused in space. Where the hell am I? Alright. Should give us a panel pretty much immediately. All of them still in the shadow, but soon enough they will... Well, actually they still get quite a lot of energy off. But I think that's a phenomenon we have witnessed before, where solar panel will get energy even though the sun is behind an asteroid for inexplicable reasons.
Inventory full.
Yeah, you know, we'll take what we can get. Okay, I think I want to at least finish the solar panels for today. Would be a good start, I suppose. No? Just trying to fill up my inventory here. Make heavier stuff. Oh, it has run out. Run out of resources. Okay, fair enough. Almost. Good. Okay, let's grab a few more stones and then we're done for today, I think. And next time we'll start with a little expedition. We'll go to a few of the surrounding asteroids, check them out, see what they can give us resource-wise. Ooh. Use these. Okay. We'll just check out what kind of asteroids we have in the surrounding area. Iron asteroid would be nice, but at the moment it's not like super important.
Inventory full.
Silver and nickel is top priority. If we find uranium, that would be amazing, of course. Again, not top priority at the moment.
Inventory
There we go.
full.
Okay. Now we can finish with just this. Yeah, the solar panels. God. Jesus Christ.
Inventory full.
Start is always the slowest. But it is what it is. Okay. Let's grab whatever we have and then we'll make do with what we have for today. Righty. So. I hope next time we'll have at least a little bit of success and get, let's say, at least one of the desired components that we need. You know. And potentially, we're really lucky. I think that is the problem. It's still stuff in the build planner that don't need to be there. That we at least get one of these resources that we desperately need, and that we then can use this to kickstart our base here. I mean, as soon as we get some of the basic things set up here, it should be a lot faster. And yeah, I think it will be interesting to make this work on this asteroid cluster here. I have some vision how this is gonna look, but we'll see eventually. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.